Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builders Supply, and this video is to bring you a closer look at the Pemko number 1842 GS. This is a piece of gold anodized aluminum. Commercial threshold stop strip is what this is. A stop strip, and this is just a 6-inch sample for purposes of this video to review that. The stop strip is used generally to be added on top of an existing sill so that you can give yourself a bump up or a stop sort of principle to what you're working on. This profile would obviously be very good for weather stripping as well. However, this might be costly per foot to be perimeter gasketing, and it's generally used to elevate a threshold so that your door butts up against it. I've also sold this material with great success to clients who have windows. Northern climate, you've got a restaurant or a bar, but in the summertime they open all those doors up. But they do need to close and seal them, a good half of the year for sure. And this material can be used for that scenario as well. But because it's a stop strip, meaning it's intended to go down to a piece of aluminum, it will include machine screws. Meaning machine screws, you'll have to drill and tap into whatever you're attaching it to. And I generally, sometimes I see these drilled and countersunk. Other times I don't see them drilled and countersunk for the screws. So it would be very helpful, by all means, it'd be very helpful for you to indicate in the comment field when you're ordering it, not only the custom length that you want. If you want the material at a specific length, order the next longest piece or pieces and indicate that length in the comment field, and we'll be happy to send it that way. But also indicate whether you want the holes drilled and countersunk or not. Feel free to indicate what screw type you like, machine screws or wood screws. Indicate that to us as well. If you're putting it down to window casements, you're not going to want machine screws, and finding a gold colored screw to match, well, that's going to be a chore to be able to find that. Now, having said that, the dimensional properties of this item, it is available in, let's talk about the finishes, then the dimensional properties, I guess. Mill aluminum finish, dark bronze anodized finish, obviously the gold finish. The insert is the S, and that's going to stand for silicone, is what you're going to have with this. A very good, an exceptionally good quality insert material. That silicone is really known for its ability to tolerate extreme temperatures and remain flexible. Okay. Now, the dimensional properties of this item. You've got 1 inch overall. That's going to be 3/4 worth of aluminum, 1/4 inch of seal. You're going to have a thickness of the aluminum at 1/4 inch. Okay. A real nice quality item that will allow you to give a bump up seal. Sometimes you have an application where you really can't add a door sweep because you've got a real tight margin on the floor and you want to be able to seal that without having something drag across, or maybe it's not appropriate to add an automatic door bottom, and suffering a 1/4 inch thickness is not going to be a terrible addition to the height of the sill that you're adding it to. Okay. Back to the lengths, they're listed in the site in lots of different lengths, everything from 2 foot to 8 foot. You can have longer than 8 foot, just reach out to us, we'll quote it, but be mindful that the freight is generally quite prohibitive in longer lengths. One feature that I like about this 1842 is that it has this flap that goes back so that when you attach it down to whatever you're applying it to, you have the concept of a seal underneath. Okay. You'll see that sort of situation in a door sweep where you can see that material, discoloration has run down the face of the door. Well, it gets in behind when there's no seal inside. Well, this sort of stop strip with that flap that comes back will help prevent any sort of unintentional leakage underneath the material as well. Okay. Finally, there is as I said earlier, this is listed in the site in lots of different lengths. If you have need for a custom length, not only let us know by ordering the next longest piece, but let us know about the thread, the hole type, prepped or not, and the screw type. If we're going to prep it for screws, if you order a custom length, we'll be able to give you that first countersink at the proper distance from the edge, and the proper center to center as well. Meaning, if this was a 3-foot piece, that first hole would probably be about, if there was one, be about 3 inches from the end. Well, if you were going to cut a 3-foot piece down to 32 inch, you'd eliminate that hole and you'd be stuck drilling another one. And then countersinking. Countersinking is generally the part that people have the most difficulty accomplishing. You realize, well, you can drill the hole for the flathead screw, and then you go to realize you don't have a countersink. So a custom length ordered will give you that proper distance from the edge and the proper center to center as well. Now, finally, there is a link below this video to the manufacturer's page where you can pull up not only all of the Pemko products that we sell, but also a link to the manufacturer's website, as well as a link to the full product catalog. If you have any questions on the Pemko number 1842 GS, gold anodized aluminum commercial threshold stop strip, or any other Pemko product, please feel free to reach out to us. And thank you.